All right, so I heard that NBA is back. Did you watch the game?
Did I watch the NBA game?
Yeah.
No. I tried. I've tried watching games in the past, but it's not the same. There's
How
no
long?
crowd.
Okay, so how long has it been back for?
I think a couple weeks now. Just a couple weeks.
Okay, I didn't realize. I thought last night was the first game.
No. They were doing scrimmages and stuff before all this.
Okay.
Yeah, but
So,
who's got home court advantage?
huh?
Like I don't know. It's just not. I don't know. It doesn't seem right.
What's the
Doesn't seem right.
pacing of it and stuff? So what's missing in your opinion?
Crowd
Hmm.
to help motivate the players. And
Really?
to create like an atmosphere. There's no atmosphere. It's just like watching them play pickup ball at the gym. I'm not watching that. I can't. I can't watch that. I'm not used to it. It's boring.
You guys watching basketball?
I'm gonna watch basketball.
Yeah. Have you been watching it?
Of course I've been watching it.
Okay. Well, Pete doesn't rate it anymore. Pete's saying it's boring.
Oh, because it's scrimmage.
Yeah.
It's the
No.
one now. It's the game at the NBA.
Yeah, but up until before it was just scrimmage. But it's still good.
Did you guys watch it last night?
No, I didn't watch
Highlights. I
it.
didn't get a chance
I
to
watched
watch
it during the week. During the week I was watching.
Okay, so what do we think about them being in a dome? What do we think about them even still carrying on with COVID?
It's not that exciting, but I guess it's something, you know, like it's something. I guess it's something to still watch, like, you know, like for the real basketball fans or sports fans. It's something because after COVID, you're like, or COVID's still going on, you know.
Yeah.
But during, I should say, during the COVID or the pandemic, it's something to watch, but it's not that like enticing.
The audience isn't there.
This is it. Is that what it is? The
What?
audience?
Yes, the audience builds the hype, you know, them clappers and all that. But for real basketballers, it's just down to the players now. Who's gonna beat who? All the distractions are out the window.
Yeah.
No fans going like this.
Okay.
It's just straight
Okay.
skills.
Okay, this is it. So is it going to be a better game for that reason, though? If
Yes.
it's just okay. See.
Yes.
Yeah, it might be a better
There you
game.
go.
Yes.
Cool.
Without the audience, the distractions are out the window.
Did you miss it? Did you miss sports during COVID? Like during?
To be honest, I'm not a real big sports watcher.
Yeah.
Like I can't sit there all day and just watch sports. So maybe I'm the wrong guy to talk to, because I didn't miss it at all. Talk to these guys.
Yeah, no, it was mostly off seasons anyways, right?
What do you think about the new strategy of having them in the dome, no audience, no
I don't
home
believe in that.
advantage?
We paid for those salaries, the fans, you know. These guys make the money they do because of the fans, right? So if we can't be involved in the sports, there shouldn't be no sports at all. I'm sorry, we pay. The fans is the ones that keep these guys.
But what about the guys that are at home missing sports, though? They're going to want to watch something.
No, I know, but it's just not the same as the fans and the game is the interaction. Like it goes hand in hand. Every time there's a game and you watch a game, they thank the fans, don't they? Who are they gonna thank now when they win the championship? Who they always say, oh, thanks to the fans that were there and watched us and stuck by us. And now who do they thank?
Somebody said it's going to be a tighter game, though.
Well, there's not
No
as much
distraction.
pressure,
Yeah. Well,
right?
Kev, you watching sports?
I kind of caught a little bit of the game yesterday.
How was it?
It was okay. It was okay. I didn't, like I said, I just caught like a little bit of it. I didn't see the intro or anything like that. So
What's it like watching without the crowd?
the weird thing is, I put it on one time at one part, and there was a crowd. There's fake audience or some shit
What?
like that. I was hearing cheers in the background.
A fake audience or a small audience?
No,
they put audience
like
track.
an audience
they put
track
audience track
over
Oh.
it, like one of them TV shows.
That's weird.
So I don't know. I don't think that's right. I think that's kind of cheating.
You can always take the sound from the video game and play the sound from the video game in the background, because that really sounds like the crowd, right?
Remember, a crowd amps up a certain team, right?
Mm-hmm.
So who are they playing that hype part for?
But in soccer, there's crowd noise. It's fake, but there's crowd noise. When the guy kicks the ball and the goalie saves the ball, you hear, ah.
So they're doing the same thing in basketball.
Really? But they don't need to do it in soccer. Soccer's so loud.
But soccer's not loud if there's no fans.
Oh, you're saying now they do it in soccer.
They're-
Okay, so
they're
let's
putting
talk
a
about
laugh-
okay.
a track
So let's
over
talk
it.
about what the different sports are doing. So soccer, what's soccer doing?
There's nobody in the stand, but they have like the sound playing. Like the sound of the crowd.
Yeah.
Singing chants.
And so you can still see the stadium, though. You can see the empty stadium, or no?
Yeah,
They
yeah,
shoot around
yeah,
it.
the
Oh, so the
stadium's
camera
empty.
is focusing on the back of it and stuff.
No, the camera's focusing on the players. There's
Oh,
nobody
yeah,
in the
yeah,
stadium.
yeah. No, they don't
This-
see
you only see like the club name in the stadium over the seats and stuff. Nobody's in there.
Okay. Baseball. What did baseball do?
I don't watch
Oh, no,
baseball.
I haven't seen baseball yet.
Football.
It's not. It hasn't started yet.
I know that some of the players, like Russell Wilson, was like
A
concerned
lot of
about.
players are not playing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they don't want to play
'Cause-
because their whole plan to reopen is. So they're getting a lot of pushback. We'll see what happens with that, even if there is a season.
And you guys heard about the guys complaining about life in the dome, the basketball dome. Where is the dome, anyways?
It's at Walt Disney. It's at Disney.
Oh, really?
Florida.
I didn't know. In Florida.
Yeah, so they're in their own little bubble. Like,
Yeah, but like they're in the most
smartest
contaminated
plan.
state, though.
They have the smartest.
That's why a lot of players are not playing. A lot of players refuse to go.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know you could refuse to go.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah, you can. If you're injured, you don't
Because
have
there's
to
people
go.
that have old people in their family and
Yeah.
they're worried that if they go, they can kill their grandparents. You know what I'm saying? So
Did you miss sports being on? I know some men were like saying during COVID.
of course, I missed it like nothing else. It's crazy. But I kept myself busy with the garden. You know,
That's it. Maybe
you
we
just have
can.
to find something else in these times that you can put your focus to. That's positive. You know, there's a lot of negativity floating around.
Who do you guys trust as a news source?
Gyms are open.
Who do you trust as a news source?
I use a combination. I don't focus on one. I try to look at a lot of them and then try to get my own kind of picture.
Yeah, interesting. So tell me,
So
top three.
My top three right now. I'll watch Al Jazeera.
Yeah, I've heard.
There's
to
this
rate
one
them.
in India I just started watching called Wion, W-I-O-N.
Yeah.
They're legit. They're very neutral, like in the middle when they report their news.
Mhm.
And then the locals like City TV, CP24, CBC. But I also try to watch, or CNN, but I also try to watch, you know, like where there's one's from the left side point of view
Yeah.
and one's from the right side.
Yeah.
So I'll watch Fox.
It's important to be.
Right,
Yeah.
so I want to see what they're both
What's
saying
being
and then try
said.
to formulate
Yeah.
and say, okay, this is it. You know what I mean?
So important.
Because they're
man.
both leaning towards one side too heavy, right?
Yeah.
So I try to watch international news to try to get an outside
He
perspective.
was my last man.
I love that.
Right? So-
Okay, so based on the outside news, do they even really talk about Canada? Because I know a lot of times
Yeah,
too.
they talk
Okay,
about
good.
Canada. Like BBC will talk about Canada.
Yeah,
Wion focuses more with America.
yeah.
Plus lately I've been following a lot of Indian and Chinese politics. So they're having a lot of issues between those two countries. Are having a lot of political issues right now. So I've kind of been watching that a lot.
GSC.
Who do you trust for your information?
Who do I trust? For information? What do you mean information?
I don't want to say for your news, but for what's going on in the world. I just feel like there's so much online where it's like, what's a credible news source to you?
Well, nowadays, no news is credible. See, the media is not credible. That's what they say. That's what they've been saying years ago.
Fake
huh?
news?
Yeah, Tupac said it. The media don't get caught up in the mix because the media is full of dirty tricks. You know what I'm saying? So the media is not to be trusted. But what could you do when you're here? You gotta go by. You have to
Something.
Yeah, you gotta go by something.
Yeah.
Right?
What are you
So
thinking? What's your opinion?
Probably
based on-
watch.
Who do you check?
It's CP24, of
Yeah.
course, because of where I am, Toronto.
Yeah.
And, CNN, if I gotta see what's going on in the States. If not, go online, check Google. Like if you're thinking of something, you heard of something, or something's going on, or you're wondering what was going on somewhere in
Yeah.
any other place in the world, you can go on Google.
Yeah.
You can check any news in any part of the world. You can check the newspapers, you can check the news, but trustworthy. I can't guarantee trustworthy, not CP24. I don't want to put all the names out there. Toronto Star used to be trustworthy, then they stopped kind of being trustworthy. The Sun definitely not trustworthy. Globe and Mail, not, and when I say not trustworthy, I'm not saying 100% not trustworthy, but there was times where there was stuff, where they got attention from other media. So that's how it goes. Media is a nasty game. It's it just can't. You just gotta go off your mind and believe what you want to believe.
This is it, Pete.
I don't deal with media. I deal with idea.
Come on. So where do you
Straight
get
up,
your
because
ideas from? Or like just reasoning?
I don't watch the. Okay, I'll watch the news to get the weather.
Yeah.
As soon as the weather's done,
Yeah.
I'm off it.
Yeah.
Because I was watching it so much during this whole thing, CP24,
Yeah.
and it just made me feel so nervous, so anxious,
Yeah.
so unsure, so many negative things I was getting from the news. So I stopped watching it maybe a month in. A month in, I was like, okay, I'm done with the
It
news.
became abusive.
I'm not watching it no more.
Yeah.
And then I started watching it at 1 o'clock so I can hear when I can get back to work or what the hell's going on with these stages that they're doing.
Yeah.
Other than that, I still don't even watch it right now. I get weather from it, and that's it.
You were naming some of the same stations that Kev, or agreeing with some of the same. So who are your news sources?
Same one. So CNN, Al Jazeera, BBC. Those are the main ones. One, what he said there. There was another one too, international one, but you can't just have one source. And then you can't really. You just gotta kind of find the truth within.
An African one would be
Yeah, I
good.
forget the name though, because it just pops up on my YouTube. News sources.
Who do you trust? Who are the trusted names for you right now?
Trusted what? Look at this guy.
When it comes to your news, who do you trust?
I don't trust any of them. None. Internet. Go to the internet and find and get information. Look at this guy.
Where do you get your news from? Who do you trust? Like what channels? What newspapers? Do you trust anybody?
I don't trust no mainstream media, but I get it from people on YouTube.
Okay.
Different sources though. Different
Interesting.
people.
Give me your YouTube sources because YouTube right now.
All right, you know who my choices are, and this is who everybody should go look up. This
Yeah.
guy is a very intelligent dude. His name is Dane Calloway.
Okay.
That guy, look up that guy, and he's gonna break down on a lot of stuff in life for you, right? But I listen to Dane Calloway. I listen to this crazy white guy. He's not crazy. He's like Mike. I like him still. High Impact Flicks. Who else talks the truth? Who else tell you the truth? There's other people. I just can't come up with it right now. But,
No dope.
yeah, but Dane Calloway's a major dude I listen to all the time. And High Impact Flicks.
Who for sure don't you
trust. Yeah, CNN is.
Don't trust CNN?
Well, yeah, you shouldn't trust CNN and you shouldn't trust Fox. You shouldn't trust, especially those two stations.
Yeah.
Don't trust none of them.
But you gotta watch them. Not like I said, you gotta watch them and try to take the pieces out that make sense and put them together and say, okay, this is the actual story. You know what I mean? Because they sensationalize so much on both ends. It's ridiculous. Of course. You know what I watch a lot? MSNBC.
No, bro, none of them. All of them, bro. None of them, bro. There's none of them.
Do you watch anything on YouTube?
Anybody that's
A lot. I watch a lot of YouTube.
Just pro the narrative.
Do you have any guys on YouTube? Who are you saying? Dan Calloway?
Dane Calloway.
Dane Calloway?
Dane Calloway.
Who? What'd you say?
Dane Calloway on YouTube?
I don't think so. What does he do? Speeches and stuff?
He does research.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I have to get into him. Maybe.
I'm just here to make you think. I'm just gonna make you think.
How is he not blocked yet? Okay, so censorship is also out of control.
Yeah.
They block some of his videos.
But
Yeah.
some people get out. They get around it. Like I've been watching a lot of Farrakhan lately.
Really?
But other people are posting his stuff. I watch Candace Owens too. I follow her stuff.
I like Candace Owens. She's smart.
I watch
Yeah.
her stuff.
Yeah.
I may not agree, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I watch it because I want to know what they're saying. You know what I mean? And there's always a saying, you should know your enemy.
Of course. But guess what? Candace Owens, she gives black people facts, real facts.
I don't agree with her 100%. I'll tell you.
Listen, no one agrees with anybody 100%, right? But what she's talking, especially for black people, are facts. The fact that we like welfare. Like I remember when they were gonna cut out welfare at one point, and it was a big uproar in our community. Why is there an uproar in our community for us to be waiting for government to sponsor our lives?
But I get that.
Are you crazy, man? We should have been done with that system.
No, I agree.
And building businesses and stuff
I
like
agree
that.
with that. I agree.
That's why I'm 100% behind her. I'm not for this democratic crap. The Democrats had us living like slaves our whole lives. beggars, like beggars. Black people are like beggars on the planet. Look at Black Lives Matter, like begging. All these things are begging things. These are people that inferior people do. When you think you're inferior to somebody, that's what you do. You beg them out. Can you? When you think you're equal in your mind, you don't beg nobody for nothing. You do what you do. You know what I'm saying to you? This is a peasant-minded thing that we have going on for us because they keep doing the slavery thing, right? But I keep telling people, you think it's they're doing it for our benefit? They don't do slavery movies for our benefit. They do it to keep us down.
For sure. Slavery
all
movies
the
are the
time.
worst
To
now.
make
Yeah,
us think
I'm
that we're
done with
slaves.
those.
Think that we're slaves.
Yeah,
Where
yeah,
we come from
yeah.
slavery? Where we come from slavery? No, we come from kingdoms and kingdoms and we're queens and
Real
emperors
history.
and empresses.
We don't even
stuff
have
like
to go
that.
so full. Let's just talk about what's in the
That's
Bible.
changing.
Let's talk
That
about.
Oh my God, we don't go there. The Bible. Oh my God.
That narrative is slowly changing though, and there's an argument to what you're saying when it comes to, like, say, the slave movies with Hollywood, right? The powers that be are the ones that are pushing that narrative onto it.
100.
But now, slowly, as wealth is slowly trickling, trying to change, where you're getting some black producers and directors getting a little bit of money and are trying to
They sold out
produce
too, bro.
different. Okay,
Tyler Perry, those guys are all sellouts, bro. Like, listen to me. Look, this is what black people need to do. The community our community, right? We need to stop praising all of these guys that have money, right? Because listen, I'm comfortable in life. Like me, I'm comfortable in life. Like I don't need. I'm comfortable in life, right? Look at these guys. These guys are super crazy comfortable in life, right? So we praise them for that. Like, oh, Tyler Perry bought a jet, right? All these. Listen, hold on. What I'm saying to you is this: we need to change all of these guys' minds and make them be moving like this. Like, all right, you know what? My next move is building a
Get
community.
good.
Build a community.
Yeah.
Like Tyler Perry should have had a community right now. He should have had a gated community right now, and it's expanding as it goes along, and build black communities that are successful black communities. You know, build businesses inside these communities. All these things you have the money to do, generate money, generate a community for us, so we get a black economy, and that's what everybody is scared of. A black economy. If we get a black economy where we don't ask them for then we're a danger to them. You know what I'm saying to you? And then we see ourselves as equal, if not better than them. You know what I'm saying to you? And it changes your esteem. So your kids grow up, and when your kids see that kind of vibe, they grew up thinking that, yo, these guys are equals. Because all of us think that these guys are above us. Because police alone, because remember, most police are white, so you run from them. Just that mentality alone, that, oh God, a white guy, gotta run from him. It's just inferiority. We just keep thinking that we're inferior. So we need to make our kids grow up in an economy, in a black economy where they're strong. They don't have to ask white guys, ask the government for nothing.
Go ahead, Marcus. Word to bird.
Huh?
I said word to bird, Marcus Garvey. Honestly.
Yeah, it's true. It's the economy. Like we need our own economy. All right, look at this. Black people spend $2.something billion on Jordans. No, billions on Jordans.
Oh yeah.
On Jordan.
Just on Jordans alone.
Let me send this out there, please. Let me send this out here. How to build a black economy? How to build ourselves up, right? Simple things like this, like LeBron and all these little clowns, right? All these guys should be doing this. LeBron, he opens up a White Sox business, right? Everybody that buys White Sox, we go to, he has whatever, Champs, whatever. He has his store. Everybody that wants to buy a White Sox goes to his store for that. You go to that store for the white shirt. You go over there for the shoes. You go over there for a tie. You go over there for whatever. Accessory over here, accessory. And when families control this and all we do is sponsor them, we're going to be billionaires by the end of the year. Within a second, we'll change the whole narrative of this whole thing.
We can create the most billionaires within our community that fast.
In seconds. You know what I'm saying to you?
I agree with what Squid is saying, 100%. 100%. And one thing I must say, and I talked about this morning, is although the government is telling us what to do or what we need to do, the government's not doing. It's the people, we the people, and I want people to understand that we're the ones that made this all happen, where there's no cases or this or that cases going on. It wasn't the government that made any of this happen. So we could have done this a long time ago. So that's my point, is this could have been done months ago. If they just opened everything up and just told people, yo, just be safe.
Yeah.
We could have done this months ago, bro. What the hell? Why did they take so long? This was the end result of all this? Just, okay, everybody just go back to work and put masks on?
They should have done it in January. From January, if they would have done it from January,
Alright, the thing with this is people need to just understand and think for themselves.
Yeah,
Think for yourselves.
that's
And
for sure.
10,000 people went to the beaches a month or so ago. 10,000 went to the beaches of different walks of life. And we had no outbreak. Like, we had no outbreak. So with that being said, the people of Toronto, man, you guys need to, like, everybody that's trying to put these laws on us, push back. Push back on all these laws
Yeah,
they're
it's
trying to put.
crazy.
It's
crazy,
killing
guys.
people.
Even stuff
It's
like
killing
this, the little arrows and the 6 feet, it feels like programming to
Like,
me.
of course it is. Look at
It
it.
feels like programming to
It
me.
is programming. It's not feels like it is programming. Remember they said at first, don't wear no mask. It doesn't make no sense to wear a mask.
Yes.
They said that.
Yes.
Don't wear no mask. And now
Yes.
it's mandatory?
Yeah.
So these are the specialists. So these are who we're listening to? These are the specialists that we're listening to. They can flip flop. They can flip flop. They can say, remember they said, this does absolutely nothing to stop the virus. Probably 1%. It's to stop the virus.
Yes.
Don't wear no mask. Don't make no sense. That's what they said. Who said it?
Obama.
WHO said it.
Obama said it.
What's his name?
Obama said
Fauci
it.
said it.
Obama
Everybody
said
says it. And now it's mandatory.
Anywhere you go.
These are the specialists that we listen to, right? So people need to think for themselves. That's all I want. Black people especially, think for yourself, man.
That has been Pete's message from time. From time.
For black folks to think for
yourself.
themselves. It's true, though.
Think for
And all
yourself.
this, yeah, man. Black Lives Matter. Like, what is it?
How?
I don't understand.
You
what.
want to get into that?
Okay, somebody answer this for me.
Yeah.
What is the end result with Black Lives Matter? What do they want to see? What's the point of Black Lives Matter?
I haven't read the mandate. Do you have an answer?
What is the point of it?
Oh,
They're just gonna
okay.
keep marching, and then what? And then they're gonna kneel. The cops will kneel. Is that enough?
Did you protest? Did you protest? Did you protest?
Hell no.
What else?
Hell
do we need
no.
to,
My thing is this, right? With the police. When I see a police officer, all I think that at the most he's gonna come try to harass me. You know, just harass me. I have no fear of him shooting me, strangling me to death. I swear to you, no fear. I've been out here. And I have no fear of them doing that. I've been out here. I have no fear of that.
So you're
know why I
saying
have fear?
because you don't think they're like that?
No. They will do it. If
You just don't have a
if
fear
a
of that.
situation happens,
Yeah.
it can happen.
Yeah.
It can happen. If I put myself in a situation for that to happen, it can happen, right? Sometimes you don't, but it's not as frequent as me going to a variety store and I have all my chains and I'm like, oh man, is there gonna be a situation going on right now? That's what I'm afraid of all the time. All the time. All the time. Every day. And then our top 10 musics are disgusting. Like, black people top 10 music is disgusting.
I
Right?
think we have to address that.
Yeah, we
One
have to
second though.
address
Let
that.
me
So-
see what these guys are saying over here
Go
about
ahead, no
BLM.
problem.
Black Lives Matter. Did you protest? No. How do you guys feel about Black Lives Matter? The movement. Pete is saying he doesn't know that he doesn't understand the end goal. What's their end goal?
People are upset. Get these donations. What do they use and where does
They're
it
not.
go to?
I don't think they're getting. Are they getting donations?
Yes. So look at that now. Now think of it. If you're the president of Black Lives Matters, you got $1 billion. You have $1 billion you got donated to you right now. What are you doing with that money to help Black Lives Matter? Money, it's not about money.
No.
It's not about money. So what does that say about Black Lives Matter?
I'm asking you what it says to vote it.
That's a
because I
rhetorical-
think everybody now. Okay.
That's-
Before you knew they were getting money, how did you feel about it? Did you feel differently or no?
They're misdirected, in my opinion. Like they're just doing it to do it, to say, okay, yeah, there's a movement there, like a face value, but what they're doing is not gonna make any difference.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's good to have protests and this and that, but again, what's the end goal? You're getting money, where does that go towards? Okay, even if you use it for yourself, what does it go towards?
Where's
Well,
the
we're
money
talking about-
going?
Where's the money? Follow the money?
Because people are giving them hundreds of millions of dollars at a time, at a chunk, for black this and black that. And that's the thing that never made sense to me. Because I was like, they're throwing money at causes that don't have anybody to actually accept the money for. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
You can't come. You go for the dragon. You
Well,
want to get the
see,
head.
I see what Mike's saying. Because Mike is saying,
what's my thing?
just like Schoolie was saying, the 2%, which is the police that are killing blacks. But you have 98% of the killings in the black neighborhoods are black on black crime. So Mike is saying, is it easier to fight the 2% or fight the 98%? He said it's easier to fight the 2%. But my thing is, if you fight the 2%, it's not going to change anything. 2% is not changing anything. You're going to take away 2% of the killing? Meanwhile, there's way more killings by black on blacks. So that's why all lives should matter, bro.
I
Doesn't
think,
matter
I
black or
think
white.
this is.
Can you afford a condo or can you afford a mansion? What do you buy first? Do you go for the easier or do you go for the mansion? What do you buy first? Do you buy a Toyota first or do you buy a BMW first? Do you buy what you can afford?
I bought a BMW first.
Yeah, good for you. You go for the 98.
You know what I'm saying? But that's not
unrealistic when you think about it.
No, because you wanna know why it's realistic? Because all you gotta do is tell everybody to be a father, right? And hold fathers accountable in our community, and that's all it is. And when that happens, a kid could never come tell his dad that he's shooting the place. You know, we have these kids coming out acting, reacting like their moms. That's what's going on. They come on here. No,
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
It's no this.
Boys without male role models.
A step on the foot back in the day was a step on the foot, and you might be able to walk it off. A step on the foot today is an argument, and that argument end up we're doing this to death. You know what I'm saying, too? And it's just we need to cut out that situation, and that is our only situation. That's the only situation. Fathers need to grow their sons. That's our only situation. That's our only problem.
I think that came up for everybody during the protests and stuff like that. What's going on in our community?
That's not a fight, though.
But what's going on in our community? Because we're marching for this, but then a little kid gets shot. We didn't go out and march for the little kid.
That's right. That's right.
Exactly.
That's
I
right.
have a problem with that.
I love that. That's the truth. That's what should be happening. That's what should be happening. Not just black lives. Like, come on, man.
We shoot each other down. If it was east versus west side inside that pen, it would have went down. It would have went down. You hear me? But the white boy said, "Yo, what up?" And the white boy and the niggas that we're talking about, they were on the phone with their daughters. Huh? As I say, I don't really stand up for this because niggas want to always act like they want to always divert. As you said, you want to fight the little 2% fight.
Yeah. Well,
We
yeah.
we
Because people are also saying that we're all the gangsters with this stuff.
A man ain't gonna fight the peasant. A man ain't gonna look at the 2-foot guy and go fight the 2-foot guy. That's why you give me that excuse. I ain't about that. That's waste. I'm not gonna fight a 2-foot guy. I'm gonna fight a 7-foot guy. And if I fucking die, I die. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not fighting that guy. I'm not fighting a 2-foot guy. Why am I doing that? I'm a man. I'm gonna fight the big guy. I've been knocking out 7-foot dudes all my life. That's most of my fights. I fought like at least 2 7-foot dudes my whole life, man. Crush them. I don't care. I'm not fighting a 2-foot guy. So we need to fight the major problem, which is the black on black crime. And the reason why that happened because there's no fathers and even mothers. Mothers don't hold fathers accountable. You have Instagram. You know dummies. You guys should be blast him. Like this is at the club doing this. Blast him. Why aren't you guys blasting?
It's true. You
want to post other shit?
Yeah.
You're gonna post other bullshit. You're not posting your waist babe father? Huh?
True.
Yeah, no, it starts with the community. It starts with community development. Real change starts with the community. Real change starts with the community? It has to. And let's start walking too again to stop the violence. Let's start doing the stop the violence marches. Right?
I said it a long time ago that the problem isn't the Black Lives Matter. Like, okay, I support the movement and all that, but the black on black crime has to stop.
We need
That's
unity.
the problem. I've been saying that. How are we marching downtown Black Lives Matter when some black kids just came to the neighborhood and killed another black kid over some drama that they don't even know how the argument started. They're just defending the follow. the backlash. They don't even know what it's about. And the two guys that started the problem are best friends. Those guys are chilling out.
And you step into a room and start a room of 8 black people and start talking about some real stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the room is gonna clear. It's gonna clear within a few minutes. It's gonna clear. People don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear that. They want to hear entertainment. That's what I'm saying. That, like all of our men have became like little girls. And I'm sorry. Listen, a little girl's supposed to be a little girl. There's nothing wrong with what I'm saying when I say little girl, because the little girl's supposed to be a little girl. But men ain't supposed to act like a little girl. You know what I'm saying? That? And we act like these guys out here, these like little girls out here, man.
And there's no desire to stay. I feel like in terms of fatherhood, it's so easy nowadays for you to be like, oh yeah, we just call it co-parent. Oh yeah, we're broke up now. Baby's not even a year old. Sorry, I have to call it Meek Mill because he just did this to somebody. Baby's 3 months old. How are you done with that relationship? That relationship can't done. You have to be in that. At least until the baby's like 4. At least until the baby's 4.
Started.
Until that baby is friggin' an adult, realistically, when you think about it.
Well, you can't.
That
break up.
relationship is not done.
Yeah.
My daughter is a big woman right now, and even me and my baby mom's relationship is not quote unquote done. And we've been quote unquote done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like so.
Like me and my baby mothers, like we don't deal, but guess what? Like I'm a father. Like I'm not even like a dude out there. No.
Yeah.
I'm a father. Like my son lives with me half and half.
Yeah.
You know, my daughter, she's just doing her damn thing. But you know what I'm saying? Like I'm still that's still my daughter. I'm still her father. You know what I'm saying? Like she still call me for Daddy, can I do this? Daddy, can I do that?
Yeah. I'm
not even at the house. You know what I'm saying? Like so. Yeah, you just have that relationship
You
with
have
your kids
to be.
till they die. Like for me, people be like this 18, 19-year-old. I don't join that. I'm taking care of my kid till he can take care of himself. If that's 30 years old, it's 30 years old, whatever it be, because I brought him here.
Come on.
None of them asked to come here. No kid asked to come here. Zero.
Good daddy stuff. How do we get men to care about fatherhood? How do we get men to say? And it's not even just men. It's not even. It's not. No, it's not just men. It's not just men. It's not just men. It's not just men.
Because then we're narrowing
We
it
don't
down.
care.
It's a
We
broad
don't care. We don't care. We actually don't care. And once the baby comes, then yeah, for sure. This is my kid. I love the kid forever. Whatever about you. Like we don't even focus on that bond or the importance of that bond.
No, that was important. And I think that's one of the most important things you need to focus on is that bond. Like what he was saying with his kids. You have to have that bond. That's a lifetime. That's a lifetime thing.
Yeah.
I don't follow the narrative that after 18 is done. No, I'm the father until I die.
If you've been a dad, yeah.
Until I die.
Until I'm done.
Community, a better community starts with a stronger black family. How do we get the black family to be stronger?
Identify with what's being black, what it is to be black.
Huh.
That's one of these young guys what it is to be black, a black man. A lot of them don't know. And they don't have the pride in it either. So it starts with that. Because then everything will falter through.
Come on.
As a black man, you're supposed to be strong for your family for the next generation.
Come on.
So that means if you have a kid, that means you gotta build up for that because everything's more harder for us. So you gotta make sure you don't break the chain.
People don't know that. P.
What he said.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Word up.
Final word on unity in the black community.
Unity in the black community.
With this money game,
Let me see.
money.
I'm trying to make it as simple as possible. Love yourself. How about that? Let's start there. Love yourself. Like I'm actually talking
That's
about
huge.
really loving yourself.
That's huge.
Yeah. And I think that's let's start with that. Let's work on that first, and then we can spread it into the community.
Amazon. Oh, you're the new guy.
This is Pete Cutter from Cut and Run. Thank you for watching another weekly Chop Talk. Please subscribe.
I did it.